Okay, so yesterday I ranked the last 10 Stanley Cup champs 1 through 10, and this was the top comment, and I like it a lot, so now let's do it with the finalists. And let me just say, the finalist list is not nearly as impressive as the champions list. Basically, all the champions were like top 3 teams. That's not really the case with the finalists. In fact, half of these teams didn't even put up a 100-point pace. But without further ado, now let's get into the list, and at number 10, it's pretty obvious, it's the 2021 Montreal Canadiens. They literally wouldn't have made the playoffs if they were in like the Atlantic instead of that stupid-ass Canadian division, and I'm not going to congratulate them for beating the Toronto Maple Leafs in the first round. They did beat Vegas. That was a good win, but then they got shellacked by Tampa. 9 to 2020 Stars, they were a pretty well-balanced team that just got hot at the right time. 8 to 2016 Sharks, they had a loaded forward core. I didn't really trust their D-core, and Martin Jones isn't that good. 7 to 2014 Rangers, and they were a very deep team that played fantastic together, but only put up 96 points and didn't have any superstar talent skater-wise, and that's kind of why they lost in 5 to the Kings. Next to 2017 Nashville Predators, and this team has one of the best D-cores I have ever seen with prime Yossi and Subban. The only problem is they just barely got into the playoffs with only 94 points. The 2018 Vegas Golden Knights were not the most talented team on paper, but they got the job done, putting up 109 points in 12-3 on their way to the Stanley Cup. Now we're into like the elite of the Stanley Cup finalists, and at number 4, I'm going to go with the 2019 Boston Bruins, and I don't think this was the best team out of this kind of core. I think that would go to 2020, but they did make the Stanley Cup final, and they were the only team on this list to make it to 7, so you got to respect them. Bronze medal goes to the 2015 Tampa Bay Lightning. This team had the talent to win the Stanley Cup, but not the experience yet. 2 spot goes to the Boston Bruins in 2013, and that team still had a lot of the core from that 2011 Stanley Cup winning team. The Chicago Blackhawks were just too good that year, though. And number 1, it's not recency bias. It is the Tampa Bay Lightning this year. They were a 110-point team and made it back to the Stanley Cup final without Braden Point. I'm not saying they would have beat the Avalanche with Braden Point, but that probably goes 7.